90% of final expense insurance agents get smoked because sometimes they spend money in the wrong places. Sometimes they prioritize some things that take from them instead of give them the chance for success that they thought they could have. So, we're going to dive into some myths. So, hopefully, you can make the money in this industry, and success is earned. It's not given to us by having a participation trophy. Let me share with you, your insurance license is not a lottery ticket, but I'm going to take the time to be intentional to give you the reality of what you can do and how you can best spend your money so that hopefully you can shine and say at the end of your career, it was good. So, before I go into this, my name's Jason. I'm your friend in the industry, and I'm so blessed to partner with some of the most amazing agents as well as agencies that align here to sell shoulder to shoulder life, Medicare, and even millions of dollars of annuities here at jasonfinalexpense.com, and free resources for your taking no matter what work family you hang your hat on. So let's dive into right now how you can maybe not feel so bad about what you're buying. Number one, the big mistake that a brand new agent makes, or even veterans that jump into this space, is they spend their money on tech. They think tech is somehow going to take them to the next level. I'm a new agent or a veteran agent with like zero clients, and I need to buy a CRM. I need it now. Well, no, you don't. All right. You need technique right now, but a lot of insurance agents get tricked into thinking that they need tech with some bot, some new widget. And what these CRM companies are doing is they're taking your wealth because you got tricked into thinking that this path of least resistance is going to make me a rock star. I can just automate everything and sit back and they're going to buy from me. This industry is amazing, but final expense insurance is sold. It's not just bought, or they'd already, believe it or not, have a policy and wouldn't even need you as an insurance agent. Tech is not going to take you to the next level when you're brand new or don't have a block of business. Don't take the bait here. So many insurance agents do this. It's shocking. You haven't spent your money in the right places, but you know what? This is something that's fixable. You can cancel your CRM membership tomorrow and focus on technique. Technique is going to take you to the next level when you get that great person on the phone, but you're going to get punished, my friends, when you don't have a clientele base and you're investing into a CRM right now. Not that it's a bad thing, but it's not the best thing for you to be doing at this moment. So, technology is not bad, but it's the wrong decision for you when you don't have a block of business of 100 clients. I found agents that don't even have enough clients to fill up one hand, and they're telling me that they have this $100 CRM that's nothing but a blankety blank high level platform that's been white labeled. And now they just got washed out to sea because they spent their dollars on tech thinking some bot is going to somehow make them bucks. And all they're doing is putting more people on the DNC list because the bot is maybe ticking them off or saying, no, don't call me again, leave me alone. Or you email somebody and they swipe left. It's all about technique, my friends. Telephone sales is about you taking the time to get on that phone and taking care of them. But technique is reality. And agents that really spend their money in the wrong places focus on the tech side instead of technique. You need to know your script. You need to know what to say. You need to know your underwriting. You need to be aligned with an agency like ours at jasonfinalexpense.com, or even another one that can really mentor you so that you can make the most out of this profession. It's phenomenal in this space, but you've got to know what to say. You've got to not stutter or stammer when they tell you, mail it to me. I didn't ask for this, etc. You've got to be ready to be a rock star. If not, you're going to feel like a rock that just sank to the bottom of the lake. So tech, no. Technique, yes, if you're taking notes. Now, we're going to drop 4 of them to you. Number 2, if you're ready, is you've got to take the time to dial and dial and dial. And a lot of agents are like, that doesn't sound like fun. Well, if you want to fund yourself, let me tell you, you better be placing your prioritization on the right things. If not, once again, you're going to feel like you got robbed in this space. Dial, dial, dial is what you need to be doing once you have the proper technique, not technology, my friends, technique. Okay. Get on those leads. Time is your most valuable resource. And believe it or not, 90% of the agent force fails because they fail to prioritize action, and they get themselves into a position where I'm going to do busy work. I'm going to play with my CRM. I got to learn my CRM and know the ins and the outs and play with my bot. And I'm going to like organize my schedule and get my leads looking all pretty on my desk. No, you need to take your fingers and push the buttons to get people on the phone. If you want to make bucks in this industry and have the chance to do that, Understand it's a performance-based business. Back to tip number one, you better have a good technique, a good performance to take care of these great people. But now, number two, you've got to put your time in. This is an effort business. You're going to get paid what you're worth. And if you're not working, you're going to say the business really doesn't work out. So dial time is what you need to be tracking right now, not my britches in a seat or behind a computer right now. You want to capitalize? Good. Quit doing busy work and start doing the work that's going to help you get paid. And that's pushing the dial button, and keeping your mental mindset in a really good place. But time on the phone is what's going to take you across that finish line, not sitting on your chair playing with a CRM that you don't need right now. So get into a position where you dial and smile and dial and smile. That's the good work. That's what's going to help pay your bills when you close business. But if you don't close business because your technique's off, let me tell you, you're not going to like the smell of this business. But successful agents prioritize technique and training, and then they prioritize dial time, not sitting in my chair, not playing with my leads, not pretending like I have a career right now. You're your most valuable employee. You've got to treat yourself like you are managing that person, and that person's you, my friend. So grab a mirror, look deep, and know that you've got what it takes. You can make it, but you've got to be disciplined and dominate your time. Now, tip number three, a lot of agents don't manage their time. Of course, back to tip number two, they don't manage technique or training. They think they're good. And then they get got by the industry because it's very small margins if you're sloppy. But number three, you've got to have leads. If you have good technique, if you have been putting the time in, you've got to buy leads, and you've got to buy them at the right frequency. If not, you're going to fail out. You buy one batch of leads for the month. Come on now. You're not going to have enough food in that pipeline to finish strong. You're going to feel lost. If you got 50 leads total for the month, you're riding the world's smallest merry-go-round. You're going to get dizzy. You're going to puke. You probably won't make much profitability. And you're going to say, this business is punishing and I don't like it. It's because you didn't do what you should have done. And that's buy leads at the right frequency. The business becomes more fun when you have the frequency right. When the frequency is off, it's like listening to a radio back in the day with static, or you get this high-pitched squeal, okay? Make sure you like fingernails want to cringe, right? Fingernails can cringe, but you know what I'm saying. It's like chalkboards, all right, with fingernails on it. You're going to feel lost. You're not going to like it if you don't have leads delivered at the right frequency. If you're a brand new agent and you are a full timer, if you're buying new leads, you really need between 80 to 100 leads every week, and then the business has the best chance of working out. If you're a part timer, anywhere from 45 to 50 plus leads a week, basically divide by two. But agents that don't take it to the next level, they don't know enough to buy the right amount of leads. And belief is the backbone of this industry. If you don't believe you can, you know what? You're not going to spend your cash in the right places. You're not. You're going to get tricked into thinking that technology somehow is going to take you far. I need a CRM and a dialer. No, you don't. Not when you're new. You need to get a sale. That's what you need to do. Spend your time on that. That's dialing and technique and training. Boring, right? Buying leads. Also, like, I don't like that, right? I got to take that risk. But in this industry, if you want to find great reward, you've got to put in the risk. You've got to put in the reality of what it takes to do this job, and that's dialing and delivering value, not being a pushy salesman. This is also one that tip number four we're going to dive into. You've got to have discipline and habits. Nobody wants to hear about discipline and habits. Let me tell you, whatever happens, happens, right? No, you're going to go broke. Like 90% of the agent force that the business doesn't work out for. You've got to go full force into this fight, because this business is a fight. You go from hero to zero depending on your day. You've got to be disciplined and habitual enough to have that conversation with yourself that says, I'm not going to quit. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to get up with power and strength, and I'm going to save my clients from the pain of their problems. Not being pushy, but save them from the pain of their problems. If you can prioritize action, if you can prioritize time, if you can prioritize solid technique instead of being sold into some, I need tech, okay, or I need some magic sauce. No, we've got to be sincere about what the business is. It's a simple, simple business. And it seems so many insurance agents get smoked because they think they need tech. They think they can just have a butt in a chair and make bucks and not really do much work. The system will somehow do it for them. A lot of agents feel that way, but you paid a monetizer. Well, you paid a company, you paid a dialer company for that. You made a lead company's wallet fat because you didn't know what to do when the client gave you an objections. You're going to feel lost if you don't take everything that you have and give your clients the best of yourself in this space. If we can do anything to serve you, jasonfinalexpense.com, not the rah video you were probably looking for, but it's the realities of a simple business. The business is far from easy, but if you engage with power and strength and really put your money in the right places, you know what? You may just find you really like it. Let us know what we can do to help, and I hope you have an amazing day, my friends.